Let's destroy Grandma. My Roblox name is Shanghai Hi Hi, and I appear on the top 10 of the highest level players of this game. I got here without any VIP or spending any Robux. I'm playing this game in December, which is why on the right hand side here you can see all of those tasks. They're all Christmas related and there's a Christmas code, and that means there's a special Christmas zone. But if you're watching this after December 2024, these have probably disappeared. So here we go, another round of Destroy Grandma. Let's go. I don't vote, I'm just not fussed about where we end up. I prefer not Santa's Workshop actually, which is the only vote so far, so let me hit Daycare. Great, we're in Daycare. I am the grandma. I've got this grandpa skin at the moment, which might throw a few people off. So when you're destroying grandma, when you are grandma I should say, you'll see on the left hand side here you have your tasks. And I always have about 40 tasks to complete in total, which is spread out over 8. So the first cleaning task I have to do is stomp on the sandcastles. Now, I've only got 100 health, which is really not that much, so I am not confident that I'm going to be able to do this. So as you approach each thing you need to do, you'll notice that they flash like a neon green colour. Someone just got me with a rock, that's fine. And then now, once I've done all 4, it tells me I now have to flip the chairs. And you can see that the question mark, it leads you to where the task is. It doesn't tell you the exact quickest way to get there or the best way to get there. It just shows you where randomly on the map it is. So I know I have to flip the chairs. So you can see all of the chairs are sort of like glowing. And it tells me here on the left hand side, I've done 2 of 8 of bazookas. Yeah, one of the things about Daycare is you just have to accept you're going to get blown up by 2 bazookas. The only time you don't get blown up by bazookas is if the kids don't really know what they're doing and don't open the shed, or they misfire. And let me tell you, everyone who's held a bazooka will misfire. You pick it up, and especially if you're playing on mobile, your finger slips and suddenly boom, you've let it off way too early. When you're see, there you go, my health's down to 68. Oh, and I've been hit by a grenade, my health's down to 52. I've picked up a laser gun, which you can see there. You sometimes see kids trying to grab that. That's because you know when they're new to the game, if you see toddlers trying to grab the guns. There's laser guns, there's also stink spray I can pick up, and you can sort of zap kids with it like that. And it earns you XP points when you do it. I'm just going to kick a few kids here. Get out of the way, man. So I've done 2 out of 8 tasks so far, and I have 56 health. You can see there's another gun in there. And just like with all of the... pick up the dirty food from the floor. I've gone the wrong way. I'm so concerned with chatting to everyone. There's no way I'm going to complete this now. Let me try. So I'm going to go back to the dirty floor. Because what I was going to say was... every single time you're grandma, your tasks are in the same order, which makes no sense just why I just completely ignored this right now, because this is always my task. I was just too busy distracted talking. So every single time you're grandma, your tasks are in the same order, which makes it really easy to learn the routine that you want to take. I do these tasks. I usually remember that I have to pick up the food. And then I go across out the front because I know there's pills there, and I have to go and clean up the dirty laundry. Then after the laundry I have to go back across to that same room I was just in to tidy up the drawings. And then after the drawings I have to go and mop the suspicious puddle, and then after the puddle I have to go and pick the flowers, and then after the flowers I have to water the plants in the greenhouse. That is always my order of events, and you get to learn exactly what you need to do. See, this guy's trying to pick up that kick in. So I'm down to 19 health, which is really not good, but I know sometimes you start with up to 200 health. If I was on 200 health I'd be smashing this out no problem, but when you're at 100 health it's really difficult. The only thing I can see as to why I've only got 100 health is that there's not that many toddlers. The more toddlers you have, the more health you start with, I believe. I'm going to use my go faster button to get a move on here. As my energy's down again. This guy's jumping around me. That's cool. So now I'm going to go and destroy the drawings. The only thing I can see as to why your health starts at different things is how many toddlers there are. But sometimes you can only have a few toddlers, and like today, they're really good. If this was like a group of toddlers who were playing for the first time, even with 100 health, I'd be all right. But these guys seem to know what they're doing. So I'm in trouble here. I'm only on 13 health. So I know this is part of my routine. I know that after I've destroyed the drawings, what I do, I walk around and I pick up the 2 pills. The one that's in this little office here got me up to 25, which is not much still. It would be a miracle if I win this game. And I know in the toilets there's another bunch of pills. And then I know if I can make it to this special puddle, which is my next task. I know if I make it there, there's another pack of pills. And then I have 3 med kits I can use, because you can use up to 3 things from your backpack there. Gonna fall over, yeah. You can use up to 3 items in the backpack to help you, and I might need a med kit or 2. Get rid of some of these kids. These toddlers are really great today, so I'm not feeling hopeful. There is a stink spray there. I'm not a big fan of it. I think the lasers are much better. Gun, and here's what I do. I have to go and pick these flowers. You can see they're all flashing green. This is every single one I need to do. There's 6 of them. But I also know from playing the game as a toddler, there's 2 bazookas, which have already been got, and then there's 4 green chest weapons, which is either a Molotov cocktail or a grenade. I've seen a couple of them so far, so I know there's not that many big weapons, should I say, that can get me now. So, last task, 19 health. I might just stop for a second for a med kit. You can see that just gave me 14, and that gave me 10, and that gave me 7. That's 42 health. This might be enough to win. I'm not sure. The toddlers are really making it difficult. Really good teamwork from the toddlers, and they're really persistent, and they're really trying to kill me. They must be realizing I'm coming to the end of my 40 plus tasks right now. Come on, we can do this. I think we're going to get it done. Whew, thank God for that. Starting with 100 health is really difficult, and I'm really surprised I won that, because the toddlers are really good. There's 4 of them. They knew what they were doing. They knew where the weapons were, and they were coming for me. So thanks, guys. And then we wait for the new game to start. I might click the restaurant this time. I haven't played that for a while, so let's see if we can get into the restaurant. That's one of the weirdest ones. It's the newer location. It's hard to get the keys and the box. There's not that many chests, and the keys are quite spread out, so it can be difficult. Oh, Granny again, so soon. Right, again. So I'm going to do the same task. I've got 125 health this time. That's a bit better. So you'll see, just like the previous game, my tasks are going to be in exactly the same order, so I know exactly what I have to do. Hopefully this time I won't be distracted by talking, and will remember I have to clean the food up. So I've got the Stomp the Stand castles, 4 of them done, and then you can see the big red question mark telling me I need to go and flip the chairs. I always have 8 tasks. And you'll notice when you're a toddler, you'll see that some people, grandmas, start with a lot less. I don't know why that is. I don't know how it happens. I've just heard a lot of click, 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 which tells me someone's trying to either open the shed, or they've opened a 3 key green chest, which means I'm about to get bombed. Have a grenade thrown at me. Yeah, there we go. Exactly, just as I was saying it. I knew that was coming. It's part of the game. It happens. It's always going to happen. There's not a lot you can do about it. You can try and run, but they always get you in the end, or you've got to hope that they mishit. So I've picked up the stink spray, which is in the cupboard. There's always something in that cupboard. It's either a stink spray or the laser gun. Today it was a stink spray. I prefer the laser gun. I have to clean all this food up. You'll notice this time I've done it correctly. Someone's just whacked me, so I've fallen over. Checking my 85 health. Okay, there's one more that I'm missing. Where's the missing one? There we go. Pizza. Right. So what I always do now is I head straight out because I know I have to pick up the laundry, which is where the red question mark is, and I pick up these pills on the way. Might as well give this kid a quick snack. There we go. See you later, mate. Then I walk through around here and I pick up the laundry. It's gone a bit quiet with the toddlers, which makes me suspicious that they're planning something. And as I said earlier, I don't really like the stink spray. I think it's a bit pointless. So I've got rid of it and picked up the laser gun. You can't pick up two things at once. So get rid of one to pick up the other. And I go into this back room to pick up the pills. I don't always come and get the pills. There's also a laser gun here. Sometimes it's a laser gun, sometimes it's the stink spray, but there's always something there. Quick kick, bosh, there we go. So now I have to go back across and destroy the door rings, covering a lot of ground. Oh no, it's the bazooka guy. So that means there's another bazooka somewhere. Someone's got one. So I'm just preparing. Bosh. Okay, so that went off and it didn't get me. So they misfired, or I was moving too quick and they didn't plan for that. So that's okay. That's good. That's good that they missed me. It happens. It's gonna happen to all of us. You miss the grandma sometimes, or you let go and you fire when you didn't mean to. It happens. Let me destroy these drawings. You'll notice I don't always kick the kids. Sometimes I'm in a kicking mood, sometimes I'm not. Today I'm not so fussed. If there's a task like kick 20 kids and you get a special prize, I will be on it and I will be kicking. There's also a stink spray here. Sometimes it's a laser gun. There's always something there. And then my routine is I go straight down here, zap him, and I go and get my pills. And then I turn around and I'm heading straight to the bathroom to get my other pills. Into the toilets. Here we go. And I'll notice, you can look overhead here. What was just looking? Yeah, so they haven't opened this chest yet. If I was one of the kids, I would have got my keys to open that, because that'll have a Molotov cocktail or a grenade in it, and it'll give me about kill grandma by about 20. So it is worth doing that. Mopping up the puddle, and I know my pills are there. Pills are always in the same place, except that one time they changed it. There used to be extra pills where the chairs and the drawings are. They took those away. Had to ruin my routine, but we've found a new routine. As I say, you'll notice from the last time I played this game, which was two games ago, it's very rare to get grandma in such quick succession, that my tasks are in exactly the same order. So every time I'm in the daycare, I know the order of my tasks, so I know my routine, my pattern, and learning the routine and the pattern that you have to do really helps you become a good grandma, because you know what you have to do, you know where your pinch points are, where you're most likely to get hit, where you're most likely to struggle, where you need to run, where you need to move quickly. It's just really easy to learn where to go and what to do. And if you're grandma for the first time, just keep looking at the left hand side. Grenade! Thanks, mate. Just keep looking at the left hand side about what tasks you need to do and get them done. Follow the red question marks. Sometimes it's not that easy to get to where the red question marks are. You have to go a bit up and down, left and right. It's not a direct path, but it sort of shows you the vague direction of where. Well, I'm not picking up plants very well. I'll water these plants. Got a few more to do, so I've got 7 plants to water. If it lets me, it's a bit funky there. Oh no, fallen over. Thanks, mate. I'll go back and do this one. I've got 2 more to do, and then that'll be the 8th out of the 8th task completed. Done. So I've won again as grandma. Great effort though. I just think I should have focused on the green chests, getting them open early and being accurate. I probably would have won that. But there we go. That's the game. That's life. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.